Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a DIY bench with my new saw that I just bought. So everything will be custom built by me. So this is the first thing that I've ever built. So come along with me for this journey. So to begin this project, I am using 6 2x4s that are 8 feet long, and I'm just going ahead and measuring out my pieces. So I'm cutting down my legs and the top of the bench. So you want to go ahead and make sure that you cut down all of your pieces before you get started. So you won't be running back and forth to your saw and trying to cut the pieces down. This just makes the project go by quicker and easier for you. So the plans do call for pocket holes, so I'm going ahead and use my Craig pocket hole jig to drill pocket holes in my 10-inch pieces for my legs. So if you want to build this bench, go ahead and check that description box. I've left the plans linked down below. These are not my plans, so I want to thank whoever made these. And I'll link them below so they can have the credit. So I'm using wood glue to secure my legs together, also with the wood screws. If you want a sturdy bench, which I'm very sure you want because people will be sitting on it, you don't want them sitting on the floor or falling on the floor because of the bench that you built. So go ahead and use that wood glue along with the wood screws to give it a more sturdy hold. So I am using 2-inch wood screws, and I've linked everything that I've used in this build in this project in my description box. So go ahead and check that for Oh my goodness, guys, this part right here was my most difficult part in building this bench. So I had trouble just making sure that my pieces were cut to the right measurements, or and had a hard time fitting them in. So I honestly just used my hammer to make sure that it fit, and I didn't catch it on camera because I was a little frustrated with making those cuts for this wood piece for the accents of the legs. So I eventually made it fit, and it looks fine now, but in the moment I was not feeling it. But if you know and you're good with the measurements are in the plan, so just go ahead and look in the description for that. Now I'm just going ahead and attaching the top together. Again, I'm using wood glue and the 2-inch wood screws, and I just secured them, and these have pocket holes too, so I'm using my pocket holes to secure them together. So now that everything's put together, I'm going ahead and putting some screws to secure the legs to the top. I know the plans actually called for pocket hole screws when the legs or the top, and I just didn't feel like doing that. So I used some screws because nobody's going to be under the bench looking, so how would they know that you use screws? So I just did this, and it worked fine. It's still holding up. People are sitting on it. Multiple people have actually sat on the bench, so you can use some screws and it's going to be steady. Once it's done, I just gave it a good sanding with some 220 grit sandpaper just to give it a smooth finish, and just finish off the wood before I went ahead and stained it. So before I stained it, and I used some pre-stain so my stain wouldn't look blotchy. I am using the Varathane stain in Kona. It's the premium stain, and I liked it. It goes very well with my floors, the floors in the home, and it looks beautiful. So here is the finished bench, and guys, I love it right here in this space. The legs are just amazing. Even though they were the hardest part to make, that is my favorite part of the bench. So I loved how it turned out. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a huge thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next video.